Welcome back to Political Science class, session number 2 today. Okay, so in the morning session, we started the new chapter, okay, from our part B textbook, Political Theory. Political Theory, the fifth chapter, rights. Clear? So we discussed what is the importance of rights there. Okay, so we came to a conclusion. It is difficult to lead a life, a dignified and respectful life in the society without rights, without rights. So rights are that important, important. Okay. So one more time, I will say the things what we are going to discuss in this chapter. Basically, the first question: what do you we mean? Okay, what do we mean when we speak of rights? There. So what is the meaning of the term rights and how we understood the term rights there. Okay, so we know that if you want to lead a good life in society today, we need rights. Okay, and for tomorrow also. Okay, different types of rights are necessary. Okay, so what do you mean when we speak of rights? What is the real meaning for that? Next one, what is the basis of which rights are claimed? On what basis we are able to say which right is necessary for us? Okay, on what ground or what basis we are choosing or claiming the rights? The third question, what purpose do rights serve and why are they so important? Okay, so what is the purpose of rights? Okay, and why are they so important? Why the rights are so important? Okay, so these three questions. You want to find the answers for the questions from this chapter. Okay, so already we started the discussion here. So the most important rights, what are they? What are they? Basically the right to livelihood, we know that. Okay, they're creating a person to exist in the society. Okay, they can provide the opportunities for everyone to do different jobs and earn money, and financial independence he can create through that particular job what he or she is doing. Okay, so that's what being gainfully employed gives a person economic independence, and this is central, and this is central for his or her dignity in the society. So livelihoods are that important, or occupations are that important. So society or the constitution or the government giving freedom for each and every individual, so that is the right for an individual, okay, to do the job and to get money and lead a dignified life in the society. Next one, we discussed about the right to express. Okay, right to express, that also too important for a person to become more active. Okay, so here you can see that a person become more creative and he become more original related with the right of expression. Okay, so right of expression not only speaking, related with writing, dance, music, or any other creative activities coming under that category. Right to expression, right to expression. Okay, next one. So almost all the democratical countries are ensuring or guaranteeing this right to each and every individual of the same society or that particular country. Okay, discussed. Next one, we discussed about the importance of right to education. Right to education. So right to education, creating a person think rationally, and it is too useful to everyone. Basically, to improve the skills and enabling a person to think rationally. So that is too important. Education. So all these three rights are basically termed as the rights with a universal nature or universal in nature. So all these three rights are universal in nature. Each and every individual, he or she want to enjoy these rights. These rights are too important for an individual in the society. Okay, clear. Next one, we discussed about something is not that good for an individual or the society. So we cannot take such kind of things are the right for an individual. Basically, smoking, using of drugs. Okay, such kind of things we are unable to say that it's our right. We are able to use it. Okay, cannot say like that, because that kind of usages will create a problem for that individual and the same time problem for the society, and it will create gap between the relationship between the people. Okay, such kind of problems will be there, so we can take such kind of things as our rights there, our rights there. Okay, and the next topic for us today: where do rights come from? Where from these rights are? Okay, here In the 17th and 18th centuries, today we are living at the 21st century. So this age old. Okay, 17th and 18th centuries. Political theorists, the people, those who learning the society, learning about the society. Okay, they are creating philosophies. Okay, so they are basically termed as the political theorists. Argued that rights are given to us by the nature or the God. So, as per the political philosophers or theorists of 17th and 18th century, rights are the creation of God or the nature or the nature. Okay, the rights of men were derived from natural law. The rights of men that is derived or created from the nature or law of the nature. Okay, this meant that rights were not conferred by a ruler or a society. So the political thinker says that rights are not created by a ruler or a monarch. It is a natural one. It is provided by the God or created by the God or the nature. That's what the political theorist or philosopher says. Okay, this meant that rights were not conferred by the ruler or society, rather, we are born with them. Okay, so the rights are not conferred by a ruler or a society, right? Is okay. Born rights, we can say that natural rights, rather than we are born with the rights, born with the rights there, natural rights. All rights what we are enjoying is basically termed as natural rights. We are born with them. Okay, as such, these rights are inalienable. Okay, okay, undividable. We are unable to divide that, and no one can take these away from us. Unable to divide, and nobody easily take these away from us. They identified three natural rights of men. Okay, so as per the theorists, political theorists of 17th and 18th century, there are three rights are there, three natural rights are there of men. What are man? What are they? The right to life. Okay, first of all, the right to life. Second one, liberty. Liberty. And the third one, it is property, assets. Clear or not? So, as per the political theorist of the 17th and 18th century, no rights are conferred by or provided by the rulers or the society. Okay, we born with the rights. We are born with those rights or natural rights. As per them, there are three natural rights are there for man. And what are they? They are the right to life, liberty, and property. Underline that. Right to life, liberty, and property. Okay. All other rights what we are enjoying today, okay, or all the rights were said to be derived from these basic rights. So all these rights you can say here, life, liberty, and property. Life, liberty, and property. They are the basic rights. Basic rights. Okay, all other rights are derived or formed from these basic rights called life, I mean right to life, liberty, and property. The idea that we are born with certain rights is a very powerful notion, because it implies that no state or organization should take away what has been given by the law of the nature. Okay, so it is this word, we born with the rights. Okay, that have a great meaning. Okay, a big meaning is there for that usage here. The idea that we are born with certain rights is a very powerful notion, because it implies that no state or organization should take away what has been given by the law of the nature. Okay, the rights what we are enjoying today, or what we are believing, this is our rights. Okay, it is not provided by the rulers or not provided by the society, but it's provided by the nature, so we are able to enjoy that without any trouble. We want to enjoy that. Okay, this conception of natural rights has been used widely to oppose the exercise of arbitrary power of the state and government, and to safeguard individual freedom. So no governments are able to create problem for the rights of the individuals in a society, in any society, basically saying so it is the responsibility of the governments to protect or safeguard individual freedom and respect the rights of each individual in the society, because rights are natural. Clear? Yes or no? So this paragraph is important related with the 17th and 18th century theorist, political theorist, their idea about what rights, their idea about rights. Underline that areas and learn it properly. Okay, so that's what the 17th and 18th century political philosophers idea. Okay, they says that it is not provided by the society or not the rulers or not the rulers, but we born with the rights, born with the rights there. So no government is able to trespass the rights that what we are enjoying. Okay, so that's our liberty and freedom. So coming to the recent time, the recent years, the term human rights is being used more than the term natural rights. So, in 17th and 18th century, the political philosophers stressed on that particular word. What is that? Natural rights. Or rights are natural rights. It is not provided by the society or not created or conferred by the rulers. Okay, clear. So, here you want to understand. In the coming to the recent years, the 21st century, the term human rights is being used for or used more than the term natural rights. Now we are giving importance for the term human rights. Human rights. Okay, clear or not? Not the natural rights, but the human rights. This is because the idea of there being a natural law or a set of norms that are laid down for us by nature or God appears unacceptable today. Rights are increasingly seen as guarantees that human beings themselves seek or arrive at in order to lead a minimally good life. So today's situation, we are unable, or a number of people today, they are not believing that the rights are not, or it is a creation of the God or the nature, because the idea that put forwarded or taught by the political philosophers of 17th and 18th century is changed today. So philosophers of recent time, they are thinking that we want to give more importance for the human rights there. Okay, because we want to lead the dignified life in the society. It is not by the nature or it is not by the God. Okay, so we are not accepting that. Okay, here you can see this is because the idea of there being a natural law or a set of norms that are laid down for us by nature or God appears unacceptable today. We are not accepting so. Rights are increasingly seen as guarantees that human beings themselves seek or arrive at in order to lead a minimum or minimally good life. So we are accepting or we are creating something better for us to lead a minimal good or a minimum good life in the society. Okay, so we know that the previous chapters we studied about the importance of liberty, importance of equality, and importance of social justice. Okay, all these things necessary to lead a good life in the society, like rights also. Okay, so we are the creators there basically. So we are choosing these rights, okay, or created these rights and not allowing any governments to trespass that, okay, or overrule that, because each and every individual want to lead that particular good life in the society. Don't think that a good life in the sense a rich life. Okay, so minimal things we want to enjoy. The assumption behind the human rights is that all persons are entitled to certain things simply because they are human beings. As a human being, each person is unique and equally valuable. All right. Okay. Each and every individual is a part of the society, part of the society. They are unique. Okay. As per John Austin, a famous philosopher. Okay, so no human minds are predictable. Human minds are unpredictable. Okay, different people, their ideology, their thinking capacity, their talents, their skills, everything. It is different. It is different. So we can say that each and every individual they are unique and equally valuable. Equally valuable. Okay, this means that all persons are equal and no one is born to serve others. So the most important point here. What is that? What is that? All are born equal, that all persons are equal and no one is born to serve others, right? All are equal, all are equal. Everyone want to enjoy liberty, equality, social justice, and here the rights. that to lead a good life in the society with a minimum respect or a minimum dignity. Okay, clear or not? That things we need it. So each of us possess an intrinsic value. Okay, intrinsic value in the sense the value for some assets. Okay, value for some property or assets is basically termed as intrinsic value. Hence, we must have equal opportunities to be free and realize our full potential. Okay, so each and every individual is unique, and have equal value. Right or not? Clear. At the same time, we are able to use these rights to improve our abilities, improve our skills, and improve our knowledge and potential. This conception of free and equal self is increasingly being used to challenge existing inequalities based on race. So this idea, okay, each and every individual, they are unique, okay, and they are free. They are, if they are able to do or able to create a situation, okay, so they are able to create a situation to improve their abilities and skills, improve their abilities and skills, that each and every human being can do that. Clear. So in the society we will think always, okay, each and every individual think always that, okay, that people, others want to respect us, others want to give what we can say special care to, special care for us, okay, like that number of things we deserve, basically we are thinking that we are deserving in the society, deserving in the society. The same time we want to think one more thing, other people also, the other individual also in the society deserves the same, okay, you also want to accept the same or receive the same, okay. So challenges existing inequalities based on race. So this idea of equal opportunities, okay, rights, that making a person to challenge the existing inequalities based on race, caste based inequalities, religious based inequalities, gender based inequalities, okay. So each and every individual, they are unique, and they are able to use this right to improve his or her abilities in the society, and those abilities and skills will help that particular individual to fight against existing inequalities in the society, like inequalities on the basis of race, caste, religion, and gender. Okay, today the UN Declaration of Human Rights, underline UN Declaration of Human Rights. So UN, United Nations, we know that, right? So the United Nations, they created a declaration of human rights. Each and every country, each and every government, they're the part of the United Nations, want to obey that particular rights and to protect the will and the rights of each and every individual in different societies. UN Declaration of Human Rights builds upon this understanding of rights, and it attempts to recognize those claims that the world community collectively sees as being important for leading a life of dignity and self respect. So, as per the UN human rights, that says or creating a sense that in the world there are different communities are there, different societies are there, all right, okay. So the world community collectively sees as being too important for leading a life in the society with dignity and respect, and respect, so everyone want to accept that idea. What is that idea? What is that idea? Okay, in the different communities in the world, their concept on human rights are different, their concept of rights are different, basically speaking. So okay, clear. So each and every country want to obey the same, that related with the world community. So we are also the part of the world community, clear or not? Okay, world community collectively sees as being important for leading a life of dignity and self-respect. So the entire world, the entire humanity is observing that what is going on in different communities, clear or not? So each and every individual, each and every person, they have a perspective on human rights, okay. The world community have a perspective of human rights, so everyone want to accept it and want to create opportunities for every individual to lead a dignified and self-respected life in the societies, okay. So in different countries, clear. The notion of universal human rights has been used by oppressed people all over the world to challenge laws with segregate them and deny them equal opportunities and rights. Okay, so we know that in the world there are a number of or different groups of people are there. Basically, we can say they are oppressed people. They are facing number of problems this related with discrimination. Okay, like gender discrimination, racial discrimination, religious based discrimination, cultural based discrimination. Okay, they are the oppressed people. So these oppressed people, okay, the people they face the humiliation from the majority or humiliation from other group of the people in the same society. Today they are using all these rules and regulations that are created by the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights and a different constitution, okay, to safeguard, okay, safeguard their rights, to protect their rights and opportunities. In fact, it is through the struggle of groups that have felt excluded that the interpretation of existing rights has sometimes been altered. Slavery has, for instance, been abolished. So, as per these new rules and regulations, it is important to respect each and every individual and creating opportunity for everyone and respecting their rights. As a result of that, we can say that slavery, you know that. What is slavery? What do you mean with the term slavery?
Forced labor without wages.
Forced labor without wages, correct? Okay. And at the same time, a high degree of humiliation, right? So they are facing lot of problem under their masters, the slaves. Okay. So slavery is prohibited, it is abolished. Okay, but there are other struggles that have only had a limited success. Okay, we want to understand here slavery is abolished, but at the same time in different part of the world we are able to find a number of other problems, other atrocities, or the problem that leading to what we can say, the oppressed class cannot enjoy the original life or dignified life or a respectful life in the society. Clear? Okay, that's it. So even today there are communities struggling to define humanity in a way which includes them. So today each and every community basically giving importance for the term, what is that, the term humanity. So might we are belong in different caste, different religion, or following different culture, or from different countries, but human rights are important. Human rights are same for everyone. Human rights are same for everyone. So we want to think from that side. Okay, want to provide a respect for everyone, want to create an opportunity for everyone to lead a dignified life in the society. So that's what this paragraph says that. Okay, next one, Immanuel Kant, a famous philosopher, German philosopher, his idea on these rights, on rights there. So starting from three dots here, which means this is not the original beginning. Okay, it's a portion taken from one particular essay or one speech or something like that. Okay, so everything has either a price or a dignity. Clear or not? So in the society we are able to find that the things what we are going to purchase from the shops, okay, a price is there. Okay, a particular position is there in the society for the individuals, it seems. What has a price is such that something else can also be put in its place as its equivalent. By contrast, that which is elevated above all praise and admits of no equivalent has a dignity. That's it. Okay, that is related with the human beings. Okay, in some people we are able to find that basically related with the administrators, the special rank holders in the military. Okay, no one is equal to them, it seems. All right, clear or not? So they're creating a higher level of dignity for that individuals in the society. Okay, so he giving this example to understand what is the importance of rights here. Okay, but coming to human beings, unlike all other objects possess dignity. Okay, so related with the goods, there are different products are there with more value. Not nothing is equal to that. So some dignity is there for their products. Okay, but coming to human beings, okay, unlike all other objects possess dignity, they are for this reason valuable in themselves. So value is there each and every individual. For the 18th century German philosopher Immanuel Kant, this simple idea had a deep meaning For it meant that every person has dignity and ought to be so treated by virtue or being a human being. Okay, so as per Immanuel Kant, he is giving the example there. Okay, each and every individual, he or she has the dignity. So we want to provide that. Self-respect is there for everyone. A person may be uneducated, poor or powerless, whoever he is. Okay, a person may be uneducated one, poor one, powerless one. He may even be dishonest or immoral. Whoever he is, no problem. Yet he remains a human being and deserves to be given some minimum dignity. Understand? Understand? So what Immanuel Kant says, whoever he is not a problem, but he is belonging in the humanity. Okay, it's a human. He's a human being. So it is important to provide the minimum level of dignity for that individual. So each and every individual deserves the dignity here. For Kant, to treat people with dignity was to treat them morally. The idea became a rallying point for those struggling against social hierarchies and for human rights. Okay, so there are a number of people in different countries. Basically, they are fighting against different social conditions, social setups. Basically, division of the society on the basis of religion, caste, or richness. Okay, so the people basically they are using the idea of Immanuel Kant to fight against these conditions. Okay, this social division, this social division. Okay, clear? They says that not only the people with a high rank, the even each and every individual in the society, they deserve some sort of dignity. Whoever, okay, you can see here, he used a term. What is that? You can see here. So for it mean that every person has dignity and ought to be treated by virtue of being a human being. A person may be uneducated, poor or powerless. He may even be dishonest or immoral, whatever it is. Okay, want to provide a minimum dignity. Okay, that's it. That's it. So Kant's views represent what is called the moral conception of rights. So Immanuel Kant's idea is related with the moral concept of rights. Okay, the human rights, human rights. This position rests upon two arguments. So the moral rights of human rights is related with the two aspects. What are they? First of all, two arguments are, first of all, first, we should be treating others as we would like to be treated ourselves. Clear? Clear? We wanted to treat others. Ashish Benny, what happened? Are you listening? Ashish Benny.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we want to treat others as we would like to be treated ourselves. Clear? First condition. Okay. Second condition, we should make sure that we don't treat the other person as means to our ends. Okay. What do you mean means to our ends? Just like tools, just like a tools. Don't use other individual just like a tool. Okay, just like an equipment. Okay, just like a machine. You should not use others. Okay, so we want to get respect. We seek that. We deserve that. We are thinking that, right? We deserve dignity. We deserve a kind of respect in the society. So it is our responsibility to provide that to others also. And the second one, don't treat anyone like means to our ends there. Okay, we should not treat people as we treat a pen, a car, or a horse. We ought to respect people not because they are useful to us. Okay, we are respecting people because not because they are useful to us, but because they are after all human beings. Okay, we are respecting others because they are human beings. That is, we should respect people not because they are useful to us, but because they are after all human beings. Clear? That's why we are respecting others. Clear? No, we are not thinking about his position. We are not thinking about his social status, his richness. Okay, whoever he is, uneducated, poor one, immoral person, okay, or a murderer, whoever it is, deserve a minimum dignity in the society. Okay, that's what the idea of Immanuel Kant. So reading one more time, everything has either a price or a dignity in the society, right? Basically related with the goods there. What has a price is as that something else can also be put in its place as its equivalent. By contrast, that which is equivalent above all price and admits of no equivalent has a dignity. Okay, sometimes we are able to match one product with the other product there. Maybe we are able to equalize the prices there, right? But some products are there, no product is available to match with that or compensate or as a substitute. Okay, clear or not? So we can say that a higher dignity for that. But coming to the human beings, all are alike. All are alike. Same dignity wanted to provide, or same dignity want to provide for everyone. Clear or not? Okay, that's what the idea of Immanuel Kant, a German political philosopher. Okay, completed that. So I hope these ideas are clear. The list of human rights which people, so starting from here, the list of human rights which people have claimed has expanded over the years as societies face new threats and challenges. So we already studied that every time, okay, the human beings or the people, they need or they demand new rights. Okay, example, we know that today we are struggling or we are looking forward or demanding for the right to information because we want to know what the governments are doing, right or not? But in earlier period we know that the rights are connected with these three aspects like right to life, right to equality, or what we can say, right to property or something like that. Okay, but today new rights we need, okay, related with the changing circumstances, changing world, we need new rights also. Okay, rights in the sense no government want to trespass that, no government want to stop to enjoying people from the rights. Okay, today of the need of to protect the natural environment, and this has generated demand for rights to clean air, water, sustainable development. Today we know that not only the right to information, today people demanding number of other rights like use of clean water, use of clean air. Okay, clear or not? That things also we want to enjoy, that also our rights it seems. Okay, and sustainable development because not only we people, the coming generation also want to enjoy the things what we are using today, right? Yes or no? If you are eating a mango or eating a fruit from a tree that is planted by your ancestors, right? Not by us anyway, right? Yes or no? Impossible, right? So that's what. So we want to observe, or we want to keep the idea in your mind. What is that? The next generation also want to lead a life in the society, so we want to protect the resources for them also. Okay, so and the like, the new awareness about the changes which may people, especially women, children, or the sick face in time of war or natural crisis has also led to demand for the right to livelihood, right of children and the like. Okay, so here children, women, and the sick, they also need some special protection, some special rights there. Such claims express a sense of moral outrage about the infringements of people's dignity, and they also act as the rallying call to people to try and extend rights to all human beings. So today each and every individual, the kids, the sick people, sick, I mean ill, okay, not Punjabi six here, ill people. Okay, next one, the women, the sick, and the children. Everyone they are struggling for new rights to protect their life in the society. We should not understate the extent, the power of such claims. They often invoke wide support. You may have heard about the pop star Bob Geldof's recent appeal to the Western government to end poverty in Africa, and seen TV reports about the scale of support which he received from ordinary people. So, observe this name, Bob Geldofs. Okay, Geldof. Find out the information related with his struggle for end poverty in Africa, and what support he gained from the common people. Clear? Okay, just observe that, just find it out. Okay, so we will discuss rest in the next class. Just read up to here. So this chapter is too important for the examination. Rights. Okay, everyone, we'll meet the next class. Thank you.